her hips aren't here. So I keep my hand on the waistband and I find the top of the hips, stay there, and slide around. Okay? So waistband is your best rule of thumb, literally. Close the fist. Stack both hands around the hand this way. Now notice I'm doing compressions with this part of my hand, not this part. So it's here, here, and I'm going to thrust hard, rudely, and abruptly. How many times? Until it works, or until they pass out. Okay? Because if I'm doing this good and hard, and it needs to be for effect. It needs to be whomp. It's not, how's this? Is that working? It needs to be with some aggression, because, and in fact, if the patient is much shorter than the thruster, she's going to get foot light. Does that make sense? She's going to get light in the feet because he's pulling so hard. Now, the question is always raised, well, is it back? Is it up? Is it back and up? You know, what is it? Okay? The answer is going to be predicated by the size of the patient and the rescuer. If, for instance, she's shorter than him, face that wall that way, sir. He's choking. Come here. Find his Heimlich landmark, please. Trail your thumb along his waistline. Just your thumb.
I love you too.
Go ahead. Yeah, see, there can be no shyness here, no daylight. Okay. Now, him being taller than her, if you were to ask right now, is her thrust going to be up or back? What's the answer? It's back. Because of the height. She's choking. Reverse. See the difference now? Now, here's why I chose you. Get rid of the daylight and come to your full standing height. There we go. Okay. So, this part's funny, but we need to think about something. If we're thrusting with the kind of aggression that's going to work, and he's much taller than her, given where his arms are going to lay, across her spleen and across her liver, if he's pulling like he's supposed to, he can harm those. So what he needs to be thinking about is equalizing their height. And how could you do that? Please just sit in my chair. Stand in front of him. Stand in front of him. Okay. Now, the problem here is the daylight. He can find his spot, but the minute he pulls, she's going to end up sitting in his lap, so she might as well do it so we can yes, me.
What you want from her?
Now, find her Heimlich spot. Come on. Okay. Now is her liver and spleen in danger? This is always cute, but is you getting the mental image now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, stop for a minute. Hoof, you're 3. Get on your knees, facing that way so he gets no ideas. There you go. Okay, stand up. She's 3. Your knees. Now what? Put her on a table.
Remember to get down there with it?
Yep. Perfect. Okay? You equalize the height. Okay? Thank you for playing.